The year 2025 has begun, and XG practically didn't even finish last year's tour. But here we are at the beginning of February, and now they have truly come. Innovating. Very aggressive. On stage, already in their first performance in Nagoya. It was something quite special. This is the second video I'm reacting to. Now, little by little, phantoms from people who were there are being released. I first reacted to Maya. The occasion was very special, because I and everyone else expected her to do a solo. But I found out that all the girls did solos too. Except one. This wonderful woman here, called Cocona. All the girls did their solos, they sang. And it seems the dragon decided to stay silent. And I found that wonderful. I am from the field of classical and erudite music. But I never really liked dance arts. Even those that lean more towards jazz or blues, more contemporary music. Although I could obviously see the beauty in it, it was never something that appealed to me. And the first time I really found a dance performance beautiful was now with Cocona. I watched this video once, which I am reacting to with you. And I want to show it, even though I don't even react to music videos. I only talk about live performances. But Cocona's really enchanted me. So let's see what she delivers for us. So here, I'm not an expert in dance arts, but I'll take a risk here, as a fan and as someone who has a fondness for Cocona. She is here, with this thing, which I don't know the exact name of, but to me, it's just a parasol. Apologies to the Asians. Please comment below what this is called, whether it's just a parasol, or if it has another name. But then, a dragon, a white parasol with a black dragon. Cocona on a dark stage, dressed in black. She has very fair skin. She creates this contrast. This is what she always shows in XG's art. She truly expresses a lot of what she believes internally, even in terms of a certain mysticism that she follows. And she always presents herself with this contrast, the feminine and the masculine, delicacy and strength, the balance between opposites, black and white, yin and yang. And she makes this very clear. There's this dark side of hers, but she also shows what she believes is an inner connection with dragons. And she always appeared with, well, not always. Actually, in Howling, she appears as a white dragon. And now here, as a black dragon. Her face is something spectacular. Extremely rounded movements. Always circular. They are not very fast movements, imitating a dragon. And she managed the feat of fitting them into the rhythm of the music. From the back, she really is. Excuse me, but she really is a very beautiful woman. She's the only woman I've seen with a shaved head that I found stunning. She pulled it off. It's impressive. I don't know what it is about this girl, but she really has a very beautiful face. The shape of her head is well proportioned, so she looks gorgeous without hair. Here, she left only the back part of her outfit exposing her back. It's sensuality. XG brought a lot of sensuality to this show. And we can think about this from some perspectives of a certain mysticism, more universalist, with a more ufological approach. Since XG makes this connection very explicit, this theme of the possibility of life beyond Earth and how it might connect with us in some way. And from some perspectives, there is talk of a connection with our chakras, which are supposedly energetic links between what we are, our consciousness beyond matter, and matter itself. And it is said that to achieve this highly elevated connection with the higher levels of spirituality and mysticism, you also need to be grounded on Earth. So, along our entire spinal column, we would have 7 main chakras, starting from the top of the head, down to the lower region of our pelvis, and the lowest chakra. Actually, the 3 lowest ones, the most basic ones, at the bottom. We would also need to develop them to achieve this connection. There is a harmony, a union, between what is transcendent and our material existence, and for us to thrive here on Earth, and also to achieve this higher connection, we would also need to work on these chakras that deal with sensuality, work, human action, personal relationships, the aspects of this world. To transcend this world, we would need to be well grounded in our material side as well. And it's interesting that XG starts the year working on these chakra energies, so to speak. These are just perspectives. Don't take them too seriously. Absolutely. The movement of this parasol. She does it with great delicacy, just like all her movements. Her shadowed and sensual face. It's very beautiful. Sometimes she smiles. And those smiles come at the right moment, very well timed. At the moment when she sets a rhythm, she balances it perfectly with the music's rhythm. And this part here is spectacular. When she places the parasol, she covers herself, leaving only one eye visible. Many here recognize this, actually. Some call it the Eye of Horus, others refer to it as the frontal chakra. I can't quite remember the exact name from certain Asian perspectives, but anyway, this would be the chakra that connects us with parallel realities. Don't worry, these are just perspectives. We're watching XG, and XG is basically like watching Star Wars, Narnia, all that kind of stuff. So they open up this possibility for us to reflect, even on a deeper level, but in a lighthearted way, which is very important. without that heavy burden of something more religious or spiritualistic, that weighty kind of thing. So through their art, they propose. And Cocona here is doing it in a way that I found spectacular because all the girls are singing and she isn't. She created contrast once again. She is a pop star, part of one of Japan's biggest groups, which is constantly within the K-pop scene. And in a music video, she decides to shave her head in the middle of a scene. She is bold, full of contrast, and she wanted to show this breaking of patterns. A rupture with a reality that perhaps isn't entirely true, so to speak. Maybe these are just arbitrary rules that are simply imposed on us. But this could be a statement that she's trying to make. And here she shows this connection. Even the camera in the back manages to sync perfectly with her dance at the moment she does this. And she places the parasol with her image appearing behind. It was beautiful. So beautiful. Look at the way she walks like a model, so confident and sensual. I can't leave this out. She has a body that I find incredibly beautiful, and a very pretty face. She is really gorgeous. And outside of the more Asian, Japanese, or Korean beauty standard, where women are usually slimmer and more vertical in shape, she has curves that are very characteristic of Western women. Brazilian and Latino women are often like that. That is something appealing to us, heterosexual men and gay women, here in the West. We really like it. We find it very attractive. Different kinds of beauty. But she is truly stunning. Her confidence as she walks, her charm, and her sensuality are captivating. Here, she did something brilliant. She made a reference to "If you know, you know." There is a moment when they form a circle, dive down, and then come back up. And the melody does the same. The melody of this song also drops. And she followed it perfectly. In some perspectives, the dragon. In some views of this transcendental concept, there are countless Asian and Western traditions about this idea, but dragons are often seen as beings that shape material reality, who create and maintain the material world, the elements of air, fire, water, and earth. And they are also deeply connected to the beings who are immersed in these realities, who are here experiencing life on Earth and supposedly on other planets, even in other galaxies, with the beings that inhabit them. And they have a strong connection to all of this. They take care of the planet, but also of those who live here, and many of them, for reasons of B or C, supposedly chose to dive in as well, to experience the reality they created. So this part is highly symbolic. Does Cocona know about this? I don't know. Is what I'm saying true or false, right or wrong? I don't know. Each person can draw their own conclusions, but it is undeniably beautiful, and she manages to bring this symbolism. At the very least, we can interpret it that way. Cocona has great consistency in everything she does, even when we see her out on the street. She wears very unique outfits. In every music video, in her stage performances, she is always, perhaps conveying this theme. In fact, she has even said that in past lives, she was a dragon. She makes a movement reminiscent of a ball. She shakes herself, moves quickly, and sways at the end. Very sensual, very beautiful, impressive. That walk of hers at the end is definitely intentional. She looks back and laughs. It's very feminine, full of feminine sensuality. My congratulations to Cocona. I'll applaud all the girls, because this was spectacular. She really didn't need to sing. I think she showed a bit of what XG came to do this year. To let them express themselves in a much more intense way as they want to. And in this beginning, this first performance, they really created a connection. We are on Earth, but we are from beyond. This is what they always show in all their music videos from the start. Did they come from elsewhere? Did they enter this reality with a purpose? I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. Or maybe they want us to find out. But it was a beautiful performance by Cocona. This is all just one perspective. By no means take anything I said as some kind of truth. See it as pure speculation or something somewhat fantastical. Anything I have said here, these are just perspectives and interpretations of things that I simply perceive from what they show. But congratulations to Cocona. And if you enjoyed this video, then leave your like and comment below. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, and consider making a donation to support the channel using the super thanks button or through the pinned comment on PayPal. Alright, see you next time.